Hello, my name is Leo, and fuck my life. Welcome to another episode of LSD. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so this is gonna be the third time I've recorded this episode. So, the same thing that happened on Saturday happened yesterday, Monday. This is Monday's episode, but I'm recording it on Tuesday because I recorded it yesterday, and then the recording came up as 0 kilobytes again. Shit. And then I literally just recorded this episode again, and then when I stopped the recording, I looked over and I realized that the fucking mic was muted the whole time. So I'm gonna have to tell this story again about the dream I had last night. Not last night, Monday night. Can't remember last night's dream, but fuck, I'm so fucking over this shit. This is bullshit. I still have to record fucking today's episode. This is fucking horse shit. I hate my life so much. Alright, let's just fucking... Oh man, the story's gonna get worse every time I tell it. Because I've gotta, like, shortcut as much as possible. Whatever. Anyway, I had a really interesting dream on Monday, alright? Fuck you. Alright. Okay, just do it. Just give me some water. I'm fucking... Anyway, alright, let's go. Alright. So, I'm being chased by two people. An old man and a younger one. They're possibly detectives of sort, though I don't really know what I did. But who knows. Anyway, as they're following me as I walk down a hill towards like a beach. The beach is almost empty, save for like a Japanese guy. And let me explain this beach. It's kind of hard to explain. The beach, there's almost no waves. It's like very still water, but there's a current, which will come into play later. But there's no waves. The beach itself is very short and kind of dark, kind of sand, not very nice looking sand. So it's a very short beach, and then there's like a wall, like a beach wall, like a concrete 45-degree wall kind of thing. So I go down into the water. I'm like, okay, I'm out of view of these guys for the moment, but they're coming this way. If I stay here, they'll see me. So I get into the water and I start swimming. The current is like flowing me up the beach, out of these guys' sights. I mentioned that the beach was empty except for a Japanese guy. So I flow past this Japanese guy. And under like a bridge, it's not really a bridge, it's more like an overpass. More like a tunnel kind of thing. Like on top of the overpass is like I guess a pier out into the ocean. Anyway, so I flow past this Japanese guy who's like got a boogie board or whatever. Flow past the tunnel. Then on the other side of the tunnel, there is a path up to the left that goes back up to where the main road is, and then the beach itself curves around to the right. And along this concrete, like 45-degree angle wall that I mentioned before, these little tunnels. So I'm like, oh, okay, I could probably like go into one of these tunnels and like hide in there, right? Like sort of like lay low until the cops are gone. Just keep flashbacking. Yeah, exactly. But as I make it to each one of these ones, and I see, get to the first one, there's like water flowing out of them, and it'd be a bit uncomfortable to be doing this, but then who knows how, clean this water is. Like, who knows what's in that water? It could be fucking anything. So these tunnels are not very viable anymore, so I'm like, oh shit. So I just keep going. I get to the end of the beach, or at least where the beach sort of, like, comes to a peninsula. And then all of a sudden the current of the beach, of the water, changes, and instead of flowing me away from these guys, it starts flowing me quite violently all the way back to the first beach. I'm like, ah, fucking shit, no, they're gonna see me. So I'm like grabbing onto stuff, I'm like trying to like hold on to like the beach, the sand. I grab on, when I get to the tunnel, back into the tunnel, I grab onto like this metal grate on the wall. It turns out that's like a gate for like a big tunnel. And the force of me holding onto it actually opens the tunnel. And then when I open the tunnel, a whole bunch of more water flows out of it. And I can't hold onto the grate anymore. And I let go and I just fucking flow hopelessly down the beach, like basically right in front of the view of these detectives, although only the old guy's there. But as it happens, he wasn't actually looking in that direction. And I was able to get away, and that's where the dream ends. But it looks like I did get away. Now, this other part, I think actually happened before the first part. You know how time is convoluted in these dreams. Anyway, the dream actually starts, I think, like that last part was definitely me, but the dream starts, I think, in like a third person perspective of another person. Anyway, this guy's on a train. He's walking up the train to a cabin at the end. It's one of those old-timey trains, you know, that has like a dining car or whatever. So at the end of this train, there's this little cabin. And he goes in, it seems to be a kind of bar of sorts. The bartender's black. And it seems like this is actually a bar for blacks. What is this, 1960s America or something? I'm not sure, but whatever. Anyway, our man is also black. Our guy is one of these older, like middle-aged, barbershop-looking dudes. Like you see in those American movies. The bartender's a bit more, like, stoic-looking dude. I think he might have been bald, I'm not sure. I kind of got the feeling that our guy was like, this like American barbershop guy. And then the bartender was like this British black dude kind of deal. Anyway, so our man looks around and is like, okay, it's pretty small, pretty tiny bar, but there's like a tiny bar and a table, but everything's like covered up with like cloth, like sheets over the table, over the bar and everything. He has a peek underneath one of these cloths and he sees some poker chips. He's like, oh, he makes a comment like, oh, it's like a little casino in here, I like it. But that's when the bartender looks at him very seriously. And our man realizes, oh, hang on, I think this is like a mini casino, like, you know, the kind of illegal mini casino that gangsters don't want people to know about. Oh shit, what have I walked into? That's when a couple of other dudes come in. And from the entrance they block, flashback again, and they block his exit. I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do? And then I think this is where I kind of take over. So I immediately like open the window and I just jump. Oh wow, that's weird. That was weird. That's not what happened last time in the flashback. Anyway, I basically just open the window and just jump out, not really knowing where I'm gonna land or like if I'm gonna die from this fall. I just know I need to get out of this room ASAP. Thankfully, though, as I'm jumping out, I grab onto like an edge of the train, and then I do like an Indiana Jones kind of move, where I like, you know, crawl around the side of the train, out of sight of these guys. But the thing is, they're looking for me, right? They're gonna stop the train and they're gonna look for me. So I've got, timing is important here, but I've got a choice. I can jump now, and then run as fast as I can. I could wait till the train stops and go, or like right under the train or something, or I could go somewhere in the middle. I need to try to get into the gangsters' heads. What do they think that I'm going to do? Are they just going to go to where the train was, where they last saw me, thinking that I immediately jumped off? Are they going to wait until the train stops and then slowly search the area? Or, you know, what? I see a bush, and I'm like, okay, I can probably hide this bush. So I jump off as the train's stopping, and I just hide the bush. That's all about that part of the dream that I know of. Then there's this basically a time skip until or something happens, and then the first part that I talked about happens, with the two dudes chasing me. Although now they're detectives, so maybe they weren't detectives, maybe they were the actual gangster guys, but who knows. Anyway, that was my dream. I'm gonna fucking... Oh, hopefully this fucking saves. I'm gonna record today's episode. But for now, my name is Leo, and I'll see you next time. Bye!